Hey guys, welcome back. So today on Modern Masters Auto, we have the pleasure of hosting Bnzhaus. They drove all the way down here from Lincolnshire, Illinois, guys. So they are here. We're about to do some really fun and exciting things. Me and Matt are working on an M157 engine together that has dart and sleeves and a bunch of cool stuff. And then also they're here to dyno both of their cars just for fun. But the E550 of Matt's we're dynoing because we're about to drop the engine, do a ton of maintenance, and slap on some Bnzhaus big turbos and a VRP bridge pipe and downpipe kit. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so it's gonna be loud in here. We have the torpedo heater on. We have the fans going. We're about to get this calibrated and then see what she makes. Let's go ahead, Matt, you're all set. Guys, so we did the run, 450, 586. Do you want to do one more? Sure. All right, we'll do one more, see where it's at. Matt's like scratching his head. He's like, man, this thing should make 600 easy.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, he did. No, I'm just kidding. So I think 450 on I mean, it's a stock car.
Stock car. 700
with a little bit of a tune. I mean,
that's it.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Everybody says the car makes 700.
Oh, because VRP site says, you know, with the janky black boost intake, it should make 700. So you're probably losing horsepower realistically with that black boost intake, like for real. That's what Tasso's told me. He said, look at your turbos after running those for a while. All right, let's do one more just to back it up. I'll keep that one up. Foot-pounds of torque on an M278 with just some matte sauce on it. I like it. Look at that. And that torque is, you know, coming up high. 600 foot-pounds of torque, 466 all-wheel horsepower. What do you think, Matt? Good starting point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, solid back-to-back numbers. It might even make a little bit more if we let her cool down. So, but we don't want that. We want low numbers because the turbos are going to make the high numbers. I want to see that like it was here and now it's here.
Well, we've never tested the turbos, but I think a confident number, which should be able to break 600 wheel on this.
All right, let's not even say that anymore. Don't jinx it, because we were supposed to make 600 wheel already, and we didn't. And if your makes 600 wheel before mine, beating your ass. All right, guys, look at this thing. It is choo-chooing like a freight train because there is some PCV things going. Yeah, look, it's coming out of the PCV here. She's steaming, but Matt, as a Mercedes tech, like me, we're doing the whole legit street curse, that while you're in there is one of everything. You brought one of everything.
Yeah, Fred stocks everything.
We're gonna do a full maintenance package along with the VRP downpipes, the bridge pipes, some Bnzhaus big turbos, the dreaded coolant lines, which will be so easy with the motor drop. I
thought this was an intercooler.
This is the way. Yeah, that's a charge pipe. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. So, yep, we got a lot of maintenance to do. Of course, Liqui Moly. Shout out to Liqui Moly. Wearing the hoodie today. They got me this for free. If you spend $100,000 a year on Liqui Moly, they'll send you a hoodie. So I think it's worth it. AMSOIL like sends Alex $100,000 a month just to use that junk. Now we're gonna load Fred's CLS550. This car has M157 turbos that have larger billet wheels, so we should get some juice out of this one. That is a beautiful car. Has me excited about my CLS, except for my CLS is rear wheel drive. This one is all wheel drive.
I think it's about perfect, yeah?
Oh, yes, great.
My name is Fred Credelli from Bnzhaus. Started with Mercedes in '98. Left Mercedes in 2014. That's when Bnzhaus started. Strictly do Mercedes, and then eventually branched off into doing performance. So I've been doing this for a little while.
A little while.
A little while.
How long is that? Like 40 years? 70 years? Something?
Yeah. God, 70 years.
We'll have to ask Georgie how long that is.
Yeah. That's all I've been doing. It's strictly Mercedes. It's something I love to do. The 55 was my passion. Started building that for myself. Customers love the car, ended up selling the cars, and that's how people wanted me to build some performance cars for them.
So Fred, tell me about your CLS.
So it's a 2012 CLS550. It's got just over 100,000 miles, stock bottom end, stock block. It has upgraded turbo. These are the turbos off of Arnie's E63, but I modified them. It's got pretty aggressive tune, 3-inch exhaust, front to back. We're gonna retune this and see how much more horsepower we can make.
All right guys, so Fred thinks 610, Matt thinks 615, and my dyno is not a super positive dyno, so I'm gonna go with 580. 580, I think it's a realistic number. Matt's like grinning like it's supposed to be 900 horsepower. Christ, dude. So smooth for that too.
What's wrong with your...
Wait. Dude, usually it reads low. What the?
Grab that camera.
Look at this.
Look at it.
Look at that, guys. 655, 629. Holy Raminy. That is the beans, man. Wow, dude. Holy hell.
M278.
All right, we got to back that up. We got to do one more. That number can't be real, dude. Holy. That is nuts.
Car surprises me every time.
We got to put turbos on my ML63. All right, guys, so we did 3 runs now. It is super consecutive. 650 was the high point, 634 and 631. And that's, you know, running, it's losing a little power with heat, obviously, but those are solid numbers. That gives us a good base to start tuning from. So Matt is gonna do his thing with the laptop, make some revisions, and see if we can make this a little spicier. That is a smooth graph. 655, 626. 655 horsepower out of an M278. Get out of here, Fred. What do you think?
I think it's good.
That's good. It's good. That is great. That is seriously great. Out of an all-wheel drive car, that ain't even rear-wheel drive.
These are one of the best motors. They are.
Said 2 people ever. 156 for the win. 113 if you're, you know, trying to just make good 500. I think it sounds very good. Let's
663.
Well, 664. Look at that. Yeah. 650 foot-pounds of torque. Jeez. All right, shut it down, dude. Leave on a good note. Hell yeah. 660 foot-pounds of torque. 664, 650. That is just. And as you look how smooth that graph looks. That power is just clear across the power band there. Nice. So that wraps up this segment of the video. Matt made 664 horsepower in Fred's CLS. That is a M278 with VRP turbo bridges, VRP downpipes, Bnzhaus turbos, and a Bnzhaus tune. They were able to make that 664. So that is just great numbers out of the 4.7 liter M278 or 4.6 liter if you know, care about all of that. And on pump gas, I mean, the graph just looks beautiful. So we are going to jump back to Matt's car and start dropping his engine. All right, guys, so now we have the E550 racked. So Matt is gonna drop the engine in 2 hours, and then we get to see what his turbos look like, and then I'm gonna show you his big, bad baller new turbos. So let's watch this happen. Oh, I gotta get this on camera. This is why
you stop.
This is why you don't.
Here we go.
This is why you don't buy in Chicago, people. Look at that Chicago.
There's more.
That Russ has an accent.
There's more salt in West
man, look
Virginia
at
than
that.
Chicago.
Gee, no
That's
way.
from my drive here. That's
Dude,
literally just from driving to West Virginia.
Dude, that one is very suspect. Oh my god, I gotta like get them dialed in here. Holy. I have some brake line if you just wanna patch that part. Dang, dude, this is good. We're upcharging for this. I'm about to make a fortune. So I'll pay you hourly and I'll sell this work to you.
So I'm gonna
book
get
time.
paid but charged together.
Yep. First you have to pay me and then I'll pay you.
My goal will be more expensive, so that's okay.
Dude, there's a lot of salt in here. A lot of salt and brine.
This is the last year it's ever gonna get ran in salt.
Yep. For you. Yep. Chicago. Look at that.
Fred is removing a coolant line. We have the fan out. We've already undone the coolant lines. We're gonna drain the AC. We have the oil lines out. All the battery connections, everything up top. Craig came and helped us get the exhaust out. Downpipes are completely out. Once we get that hose out and the AC drained, we'll take these front struts off from our lower control arms. We're going to be actually undoing the frame bolts, the trans mount, everything will lower down, and we just have the steering shaft left after that. So a couple more bolts, and we'll get a shot of this coming out of the motor, and we'll do a little overview of some of these goodies we have on the table. These will all be getting installed. Turbos and the downpipes. This is all maintenance items that have to be done on your M157 or 278. We have the oil cooler gasket, the thermostat, oil filter housing gasket, all of your turbo lines, your engine mounts. We're obviously doing turbo gaskets and things like that. We have Mercedes branded sealant to do our front covers and seals like that. As well as some liquid moly oil. They were nice enough to give me some of this moly again to actually try in the car with the new turbos. So it's supposed to be a really good formula. And yeah, so we'll see once this motor's out, kind of all the maintenance items we're gonna do, stuff like that. And remember, if you're near Chicago and you need all this maintenance done, you can come to Bnzhaus, or if you're near West Virginia, Craig offers all of these services in-house as well.
And for you guys watching, if you're in Chicago, I'll come get you and bring you down here and hang out with these guys for a beer. But check out these turbos. They are beautiful. Are these bolted up before I pick them up?
Yeah, you can pick
okay. Look at that, just massive turbo wheels. So these are M157 exhaust housings, M278 front housings with just giant billet wheels in there. That is a massive blade. These things are going to be awesome. Then this pile of everything Matt just explained. Super maintenance day for this E550, just tons of good things. And just really smart things to do. Turbo lines, mounts, all this stuff while it's out. Thermostat, oil cooler housing gaskets.
Oh, and PCB.
You got the PCB?
Yeah, it's in the
oh, cool. Yeah, PCB. OEM Mercedes sealant, because that's a waste of time. But the right stuff is always the thing to do. So that's how you know the difference between them guys that work at the dealer and guys who are actually good at working on cars. We use the right stuff.
Oh, and don't
no
forget,
offense, Fred.
Hey,
just
don't forget though, you know, Modern Masters, they're new to the turbo stuff, but they do all 55s. Bnzhaus is retired from 55s. Craig wants them all.
Hey, I'm not new. I'm not new to the turbo stuff. All right, I just don't prefer it. I prefer the 156s. The 55s, we are retiring. We're doing a few of the Gen 5 kits, but really it's time for 63s.
If you want
and the newer
in-house tuning
turbos.
for 55, Craig is your guy. He's tuning them personally now. So if you have any issues with your 55,
Anthony, do not put any of this in the video. None of it that Matt says. It's all a bold-faced lie. He doesn't lie, but he does speed everywhere. He has 370 moving violations. All right, guys, AC is sucked out, and we are about to undo the suspension, and then should we undo the transmission? Did you do the drive shaft or anything yet?
Yeah, it's laying right there. In the Mercedes pile.
Oh, you took the whole shaft out. Jesus Christ, I've never done that.
Well,
I just let them in there. Let them hang.
I've done it both ways, but typically putting it back in while you're putting the motor up, you gotta fit the drive. Sometimes.
I'll take the flex disc out sometimes, but that's about it. This thing is Salt City. He drove here during winter time, so you know you got the salt on the grounds. But look, it got some cool WiseTech Transpan.
Full of salt. This build has been sponsored by Modern Masters, and if you yourself want to get sponsored
Just stop
by
talking.
Modern Masters,
Don't listen to him.
website,
Just
use
stop
the
talking.
promo code FREE, and we'll pick a select group for.
Do not listen to him. Don't listen to him. Look at that motor, toasted motor mounts. This universal joint's probably about to blow up and fly around everywhere. Have you guys had one where this comes
all
apart?
the time? Actually,
Yeah.
my last
my
E-Class
favorite
Fred
thing.
got for me because the dude grenaded the drive shaft, and he's like literally grenaded it, smacked into the house, and didn't break anything. But he's like, I don't want to deal with it anymore, so that's how I got my first E550 actually.
Wow.
Every Mercedes I've ever bought for a personal daily, I took from Fred.
This thing's actually really clean for the condition. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen, though. With them being tucked up under there.
In this last year, because Fred never drove this in the winter.
Has a cool valved exhaust. This thing sounds really amazing. Really cool car. We need to clean it up before he goes. All right, guys, Matt and Fred have everything undone. All the bolts removed. You can start to see the baby turbos in there. The big ones are about to go in, but we're about to drop this. And Fred and Matt made a huge mess in the shop. Look at them. Just dirty mess everywhere. George about had a heart attack with all the shit everywhere. But I'm excited. This is about to come down, and you're about to see this bi-turbo on the stand. We're ready? We're ready, Freddie! All right, guys, so Matt and Fred have the engine down. Everything is looking messy and grimy, so we're gonna clean all this up. We're gonna replace some gaskets from the oil cooler. We're gonna do a thermostat plug like you guys seen in Alex's video. We're gonna pull the intake manifold, do a walnut blasting. We're gonna slap some big turbos in there, a thermostat. These front covers are definitely leaking. I see a lot of oil everywhere. The other side is really bad. So a lot of oil blowing back. It's never really the valve covers here. It is always that front cover leaking and just blowing back. Mounts are toast. So we're just gonna go through and do a bunch of maintenance on this. You got plugs too?
We did plugs 3-4 months ago.
No, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna run good. Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to the Dyno Bay. Crazy, that one is really collapsed. Look at him, just guilty as hell.
Just has an imagination.
Look at that, Matt broke that. You should see your optometrist, George, if I'm giving you this shit. Look at it, that is bad. Since they've been here, and they are 2-wheel drive downpipes. Luckily, I have a driver on standby, and he's going to North Carolina right now to the VRP warehouse. And VRP was kind enough to get these pipes for us in the middle of the night, and they will be here by tomorrow morning, so we can put all-wheel drive downpipes on it. Well, that one's really bad. That one to the right. Whew. The engine is back down. We had a tragic coolant accident. We were expected to be at dinner in 30 minutes. In true, legit street curse fashion, we got to get back in there.
The thread was wrong, yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps up day one, and that wraps up this video. We did the dyno, we got the base numbers. Fred's CLS blew us out of the water with the 664 all-wheel horsepower. They got the engine out. It is just ready to go, ready to be maintained. We're gonna do walnut blasting, big turbos, downpipes. A huge shout out to VRP for sending us these parts. Bnzhaus brought their own turbos. They are looking awesome, huge billet wheels. We are about to turn this car up. 450 at a start number, that's really good. If we hit 600 horsepower on an M278 with a minor turbo upgrade, I mean, that's still a 278 housing. It's a 157 exhaust housing, but that is a just nice, clean upgrade. I think it's gonna spool perfectly, and we're gonna make some good power. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see all of you on the next one.
You know, that's actually why Craig's license plate's daddy.
All right, so this is Craig from Chicago. Anthony, we need a vacuum line. I'm sorry I don't have a tractor trailer as an engine table. This is actually a large engine table. That's a small one. Testing, testing. Bunch of standing around. Yeah. Testing. And I should probably wear the mic so I'm not talking across the room. Anthony's gonna bitch about all of this, I know it. It's like having a second wife. He's like, you were far away from the mic, I knew it. I know, look at me, I've been here all day working, I'm not that dirty. Don't put that in here, Anthony, I'm not trying to die. Oh, here we go, Fred. Without further ado, let's get into it. That's not me, that's not mine, that's somebody else's. I don't know if this would be enough for one whole video, really bad all the way down the heat shield. Oh, sorry guys. Can like, share, and subscribe. And I totally f***ed up my outro. That's not how I say it. So they drove all the way down here from Lincolnshire. Damn, dude, I'm on it today. From Lincolnshire, Illinois. Is it Z or no Z? No Z. Okay. From Lincolnshire, Illinois. No Z.